Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in Valhalla, where we should be ending the game relatively soon. However, I did want to show off the augmented eye is down for maintenance. No dialogue for that. So, time to go to work.
Time to go work all day.
And by work, I mean this.
Well, let's see. Goes in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? Are you still there?
I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute.
Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something, maybe that will clear you up.
Cheer you up.
Cheer you up?
Maybe.
I'll leave for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. Does that work?
A hug?
A big one. A reward for everything said and... after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it.
Right.
I'll get you a cat poster that says hang in there.
Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Everything's fine. I'm gonna get a hug from Boss. Maybe we'll make out afterwards. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay.
Hug.
Hello? Gabby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey. Hey. You talk first. No, Well, some days ago, I got a letter, and even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. What? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know, I never opened it. At least, not till now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? It's just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all the problems, after all the years of not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry. Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Now I'm pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remember all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like that time she gave you chocolates enabled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a 3. Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, then I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she dies from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case is more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments are out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know! I was angry to learn she hit it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum. Shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left a nasty mark where she had to apply them.
Rough.
So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was what ended up killing her. The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere. Maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she'd told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone, instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. Huh? I spent so much time hammering myself with what-ifs after you told me she died. What if I'd waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I'd apologized earlier? What if I'd given a chance to the Research Institute thing? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive. You're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now.
Jill.
Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years.
She didn't have to face it alone, though, if she only...
So let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we're to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we're to honor her, we'll do it together.
Together.
Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though, did she really start to complain about chest pains after I left?
No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so let's just call that water under the bridge, shall we?
Are you sure?
Of course I am. So how'd you find me?
Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger You?
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, no.
I have, yeah.
Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you.
Damn it.
Are you mad?
No, not mad, more like dumbfounded.
Hey, Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister?
Well, back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage.
You were going to get married?!
I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we gotten married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it without thinking, do it thinking she was the best for me. But what about my freedom? My say on the matter?
Thinking she was the best for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's where you stopped loving Lenore.
No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much. You have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate, just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order, regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next.
I can understand. I felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led to you fighting, huh?
Fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I'd just kept a cool head and talked about that with her.
My sister said something like that.
Huh?
I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much onto her.
Jealousy.
Something like that.
Lenore.
We're quite the hotheads. You, me, my sis.
You're supposed to be the mature one, you know. Play your role correctly.
But why didn't you come back, Jill? Why'd you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us, too?
No, it's just that... When your sister was giving a class and you broke a window, how you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded.
Well, my sister wouldn't have scolded you. but I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then, and I was like 7. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it just feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sister meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. Like I said, worrying myself over the past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time. Always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything's just so quiet now. She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Huh? Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that. There's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8! So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. Let's make something to toast for Gabby.
Piano, woman, or blue fairy with alcohol. Congratulations, you served your last drink of the main playthrough.
Do I need to make 2 of them? Or just 1?
It's or.
No, but,
It's just one.
okay, I'm gonna have to say, because it's a toast, so I'd assume we have to make 2. So
you want to make both?
No, I'm saying, I don't know if the game wants me to make 2 of one of the drinks, or 1 of one of the drinks. So,
It
choose
says
one.
piano woman or blue fairy.
Yeah, choose one. I don't care which. Blue fairies are probably, like...
Let's probably go with blue fairy.
Yeah, so go with that one.
4 red.
Okay.
1 green. Optional for light blue. Asian mixed.
Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to make 2 here, is what I'm saying. 1 for her and 1 for me.
It doesn't say.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna make 1. Grab this for a second. Okay. Ahem. Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at least, or at the very least, make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. Most of the time. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey! Want to add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit. Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot! Why do you keep that secret for so long? Idiot!
Baka baka baka!
I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough, you idiot? Idiot! Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead. That you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. I can't do that. Huh? You and I are both too thick-headed. We will clash on some opinion. What I can promise is I won't run away. We'll both cool off and talk it over, like the adults we are. I'm not an adult.
You are an adult.
Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have.
I am an adult.
Did you mean what you said, that you'll look after me?
No,
I'll always be
you
here
are
for
not.
you. No. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill! Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers! So...
Cheers, much love
about
as
this
always.
drink.
Goodbye.
Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. You might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. Right. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that! It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubble gum on the soles of all of her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? She gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh! Did you get back at her? Well, I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in the salad days later.
Oh!
I mean, you get to eat her out and eat her out.
What the fuck?
She said, so do you like eating me for lunch? Jill?
You don't want to know.
I'll tell you when you're older.
I
or
am an
never
adult.
at all. Hey, Gabby. Your parents know you're here. They think I'm at Clarice, actually. Who?
We're going to the ozone.
Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Clarice knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Oh, of course. How would she cover for me otherwise? Not true. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clarice doesn't live close by, so... Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby, and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yup, he opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand. I think he's got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, I knew it, I knew it! I knew you were a lesbian! Mark 1 for daddy. I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12. Dad said sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. I'm surprised he didn't label it My Daughter is a Lesbian.
At least he's cool with it, though.
Yeah.
Never mind. He was cool with it.
Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was no-no. I'm still on my sister's side, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter. How'd she react to her death? Don't know, Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August. Did you two fight? No, she just hasn't shown up. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. I think this is Alma.
Huh? I thought there was going to be a party here.
Alma, over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it? I don't want a kid to be to burden. Don't worry, you won't. You'll only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. They'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce you to. I guess you could have actually given her alcohol. Because the game specifically says, like, we can break the alcohol taboo.
Holy shit, how slow is this?
It's a pretty slow fade out. Valhalla staff. Hello, Valhalla staff.
Okay, so Guide says watch the credits roll, because that's how we get to the end.
Yeah. Well, I can't skip them anyways. Or speed them up.
Oh,
so.
My God! This is the slowest credits I have ever seen!
There aren't that many people. Christopher Orditz, also known as Kiririn51.
Is Two Bros Game Night in the credits
No.
for the Packers?
No! This game, I found out about this game after it released.
I know.
I have answered this twice now. Yeah, hello, Kiririn51.
Again, guys, the only game I know we're in the credits for is...
Additional sound effects from freesound.org and soundsnap.com, which are free sound effect sites.
Anyway, the
I
only...
don't know about the second one.
Yeah, Prehistoric Planet?
Yeah.
No, Prehistoric Kingdom. That's the game we're in the credits for.
Yisberg Games. Director Brian Quick. Casqua.
Yep.
Cassandra Caw.
Prehistoric Kingdom.
Yeah, Cascaw. Okay, that makes sense. Brian Queck, Cassandra Caw. Special thanks to Ichio. Everyone who pre-ordered, you. So I guess there we are. We're in the credits right there.
you right there.
So, Mom, Dad, and family and friends. Made in Game Maker Studio. Prologue made in Ren'Py. So yeah, only the prologue's in Ren'Py. The rest of the game is in Game Maker.
That's cool.
Published by Yisberg Games, yeah.
Alright, so what do you think about the game so far?
Oh, it's absolutely an excellent game. Just absolutely love this game, both because there are not many games where you get to play as a bartender and like actually play as a bartender. Tapper does not count as playing as a bartender. It's literally you just serve, you just throw drinks down a fucking aisle. This is you making drinks, but also it has like a really wholesome story.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting story.
Yeah. Did you have fun? No, sorry, I'm guessing this is Kieran. Did you have fun? Can't press any options, game. Oh, no, this is actually... Yeah, this is the characters. Yup, I got to meet a cat boomer. Why'd your boss hug you, though? So that one... First one was Jill. I don't know who... Oh, right. That one's the other girl. It's Gabby. Yeah, she's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. Yeah, the other one was Gabby. Why'd your boss hug you back there? You're right. Good night, Jill.
And there's confirmed to be another game for this series on the makes, I believe.
Yep, eventually.
So it's like Hollow Knight.
We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night.
We'll play Uno instead of Monopoly.
No. Oh no! Given these ending scenes, you'll see. Sukuban Games. Gracias, peluche. I know gracias is Spanish. I'm assuming peluche is like French. That sounds French.
I think it's French.
Peluche, maybe Italian. Don't know. Can we get to the scenes?
I think the credits are a bit too slow.
They're a little bit slow. They wanted them to have the length of a normal.
I think that's the only thing I'm not
credits.
liking, is how slow these credits are, and the fact that we can't skip them or
Friday, February 3rd.
Okay.
So remember, it was New Year, so now it's been a month. This is good, really good. You have no idea how long I've wanted some curry. I remember I meant to eat some, but then I had to pay for some drinks I spilled on the floor. Thanks, Anna. That screwed up my budget.
Virgilio.
Yeah. It's the least I can do after being such an obnoxious client. Yeah, about that. Mind if I ask something, Mr. Timothy Mercury? So you know! It's a small city. Turns out two very grateful girls soon became regulars, and both of them were related to you. So what's your question, bartender? Call me Jill. 2 questions, actually. First one is, why did they brand you as a traitor? Because you killed the other guy? I don't know, it sounds weird considering the other guy assaulted 2 little girls. It was a cover-up. The guy was my superior. A high-ranking officer like him assaulting innocent civilians? That would be unthinkable, on paper at least. On record, I hurt the girls and killed him before another unit subdued me. Then I escaped from their custody. In reality... That's all I needed to know. Sorry for bringing that up. Didn't you have another question? Yeah. How'd you build this restaurant so fast? It's a small city. Turns out 2 very grateful girls tracked me down to thank me. One of them was rich, and the other noticed I smelled like curry. Heh, those 2 are really nice girls, huh? They didn't deserve what that bastard did to them.
Excuse me?
Oh, speaking of the angels.
Bitch, I am an angel!
Timmy, 2 special curries, please. Oh, hi, Jill.
Friday, January 20th. Back in time for no reason.
200 years ago. Oh god, I can't believe I'm actually here. The concert will begin any second now. Yeah!
I've never seen her so openly excited before.
Caw!
Don't talk too loudly or you'll startle her.
Hear my voice! Caw!
She really doesn't look like her. Like,
yes! That looks like a totally different character!
So she really can just hide her entire identity.
I do love this.
It's always nice to see her let go. She doesn't give a damn. Or see her so happy she doesn't give a damn and lets herself go.
Caw!
You sure you don't mind me?
Of course not. That way I won't be the only one with little clues to what's going on.
Is it true that you served this Kiramiki girl at the bar?
Caw!
As amazing as it sounds.
Caw!
Really nice girl, if a bit oblivious to the risks some people represent.
How so? She doesn't mind stalkers and such.
By the way,
Oh.
I like how we can hear each other perfectly despite there being hundreds of
Yeah.
people around us.
Also, I actually like her hair being up
I
like
know,
this.
it's so
very
cute.
How's your wounds? Arm's doing fine, eyes healing nicely, and I can sleep better at night. Just what transpired inside the bank. That's not important anymore. What's important is that Stella will get me a job after I heal. Girl, you are
healed.
basically her private security guard and best friend. You already have a job.
I will sift this
Yeah,
shit.
she will. She's rebuilding a new armor set for me and wants me to be her bodyguard. I'd be paid for something I do anyways, and I'll get to spend more time with her. That's nice. I'd like to spread out and help more people, but it's a nice start. You want to be a vigilante then? Maybe.
Caw! She's coming out! It's her! It's actually her!
No, she's definitely not coming.
Caw!
Look, it started. Oh yeah, this one. Are you here, Jill? This song is for you. What?
Nani? Caw!
Yeah. The fact that not only does Kira Miki remember her and remember getting the tickets to her, she specifically called out this girl. It's like, what the fuck?
There was no reaction.
Remember,
from
you
Star.
too can be this important to some random person that ends up being a huge celebrity. Anyways, I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover.
The only one who would shout us out on stage that we know would be Black Donut. He's a rapper.
I don't think I'd be comfortable with that. Anyways.
I'm dead. Okay. You didn't have to accept you now.
Shut up. I'm having a good time.
We just tried.
Yeah.
JB!
Yeah.
Oh, I love it!
This ending doesn't get the same.
I love it!
It gets completely different art style as the rest.
See, even Gabby is having fun. Relax a bit.
Yeah, whatever. You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis.
I do? How?
You always manage to get a reaction from Jill.
And you have big boobs.
Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. You're talking too much, Gabby.
Shut up. Oh.
It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill is more frustrated. Like this one time where she bought her a shirt that... You're talking too much, little girl.
A shirt that
Well, I mean, it's hanging up there. It's slut shirt. That had a pic of a cucumber on it. I'm surprised it didn't have text that says, I'm inside you.
Keep calm and eat the cucumber. You're inside me.
Keep in mind, they're braiding her hair while doing this. So.
Cucumber.
Ow. What are you doing with my hair?
Sorry, it got stuck in one of my fingered breasts.
Seriously?
So, I'm a bit like Lenore then.
No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sis wasn't as
busty.
as ass. What this girl is trying to say is that with with your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and a half out of the mass.
That just means there's enough to share with both of you.
Share? You're talking too much, Alma.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So
God!
I'm not. So I don't know what any of that means in terms of if she's with Alma or if Gabby is with Alma.
God, that's probably the hardest I've laughed at this game so far. That's so
yeah, that
good.
guy had a fantasy about a woman castrating him.
Jesus Christ!
I tried for an hour to convince him that it's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out this guy has a weird implant where his testicles should be. It's basically a removable ball sack.
What?
I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly. Wait. Oh, okay, they don't see each other. She's just also here while Dorothy is talking to Jill. I once saw a guy at the hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. Probably the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know. Just one what? We're just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Neo Tijuana thing, and now this. Don't you have a more subdued story?
This should have been the end credits.
Come on, Joe, you're an adult. You can take that much. Shut up. Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. This girl. Turns out her name was Anna. This girl. That wasn't a surprise. I told it to you in the moment where she talked about it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is the daughter that she replaced. Huh. Shocking, Anna. And now you pretend it's a surprise. Yeah, seriously, younger bro. What the fuck? This is not a surprise. Quiet, you. She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to that same sickness. Apparently, sometime after that, she got out of treatment. A truck hit her and killed her.
Truck-kun. It's
Yeah,
always Truck-kun.
it was Truck-kun. Yeah, so she said that she died of nanomachine rejection. It was actually her girlfriend. And she got killed by a truck. But even then, she was amazing. She was. Huh? What? Yeah, she kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and the guitar. We get it, you're Monica. Well, I mean, being confined to a room does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer and even less survive. It took a truck to take her down. She is amazing. She's great. And to think I'm sort of like her sister. Yeah. And to think I'm sort of like her sister.
Like, just replace that with Truck-kun.
Silly Becky.
Tricks are for kids.
Honey, did you say something? Hmm? Yeah, huh? I didn't. Weird, I swear I heard somebody call me Silly Becky.
I can hear radio waves.
Again. It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it's weird. Oh well, as I was saying, the ball sack guy. Yeah, she is really there. Like, the way I'm describing
it's so weird that she found her way to the bartender, not Dorothy.
The way I'm gonna describe it is that the nanomachines, like, basically, she is literally nanomachines at this point. Like, she literally is being constituted by nanomachines. So, she has become one with the rejection.
The one with nature.
Yeah.
We're
playing through. I literally can't say it, so playing through.
Well, I mean, we could always
playing through!
But it's the finale. Fuck it. I guess this is where we part ways, huh?
This is also the last one.
Sadly, yes, this is the last one. Sadly, I'm bound to the city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chef.
Chief.
Get naughty with the football.
What?
You haven't seen South Park?
Nope.
For this second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But, and you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spent setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place, like where the switches and valves are. I already know they're in the control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. I designed it! Speaking of obsessive likes, Jill, stop calling
Armitage.
She'll take care of your four
ball
just fine. I'm fine, y'all.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I've never been away from 4th this long. I don't know what I'll do.
Kitty. You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him.
Yeah, but...
We're leaving. Oh yeah, before I forget, I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk.
Why would you assume that I'm gonna have sex in your apartment?
Oh,
Like,
what?
I like the idea that she's just like, well, he's taking care of my apartment. He's gonna
fuck
invite
boy.
someone over. It's like, why would you invite someone over to your apartment?
Come on over.
You what?
Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready.
Why would he bring his girlfriend to your apartment?
Oh, but just one condition. If you're going to fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of
Imoto.
Emoto there, and I don't want their eyes sullied.
Imo who?
Ah, little sister.
Then just say little sister.
Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama.
Yep. You can now save heart data. Loading heart data from the title screen on or bar will let you start over from day 1 while keeping your items and money.
Alright, Panama Beach, here we go.
Day 1, new game plus. But that is not everything.
Still not everything, guys. Now
So,
the bad
that's
thing.
going to be it for this episode. We will come back next time
Oh,
with
she's on the screen.
more things. Yep. Yes, she is. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then!
Bye-bye.